Okay, guys, throughout the day we sit out on the front porch and I'm taking my break. If you saw my previous video, you will see that Clay put that little bird up across the street. And now you're looking at the trees. That bird across the street he put up, and I'm really super excited about it. But I'm going to go back down small again because I got my husband here. We have been getting things done.
Just figured I'd take a break while I was waiting for the grass to dry a little bit.
Yeah, we like to take a
I'm gonna
break.
get that back lawn mowed.
Sometimes we have ice cream, sometimes we don't. I'd like to lose some weight so I don't have too much ice cream.
And stop eating ice cream.
That's true. But I love ice cream. No, I gotta be good. Well, if I eat it for lunch or something, then it's okay. But if I eat it for snack, that's different. And there's the dog. He's rolling around, having a great time.
I was getting some things done on my to-do list.
Oh, yeah. It was snowing yesterday night. And it's, what, May 13th? Oh, I can't believe it.
I wonder if summer's ever gonna get here.
I know.
I haven't even had spring yet. Every time I want to get something done, I've got to fight the cold to do it. And I've got the sniffles, and my hands get cold, and when my hands get cold, I can't really get anything done.
He's still rolling. He sat up for a minute, now he's rolling.
He just likes to...
Oh, he loves to go outside. This dog is a funny dog. He loves being in the front, too. It's because he's nosy. And these were out in the snow, these pansies, and they were hardy and nothing happened to them. So they were fine. Clay, I can't think of the name of the flowers across the street.
Petunias.
Petunias. They did okay. Clay told me they'd be all right. We're getting things done here. I'm inside. I think I'm going to fry some chicken. We got some corn on the cob at Walmart for 33 cents, so I'm going to make some of that.
Get the back lawn mowed, and then I can start figuring out what I'm going to do about that garden. The guy with the
Which garden? The bucket?
bucket garden. I want to at least get the soil mixed and in the buckets before I plant.
Did we buy enough soil for that?
Well, there's soil in the buckets. I'm not going to be using all those buckets,
Oh, okay.
but I am going to use the soil.
Okay.
I'm going to use the buckets that we've got first that are still usable, and then I bought 10 of the Lowe's big blue buckets. They're a little larger, but I still have to drill holes in them and put the net cup in the bottom.
So we've got some dirt here we got to work with.
Yeah, one bag goes in the greenhouse, and the other one says my garden to mix with the garden soil. Plus what peat moss you left me.
Yeah. I have a old hobby that I've revived, which is houseplants. So I've had my share of peat moss and dirt. I dream
Just
of.
be careful using all that peat moss because some of that's acidy stuff, so you don't want to be...
I got to be
If
careful.
your plants don't like any of that acid, shouldn't be using any of that
Right. No, I'm being careful.
in your mix.
Look at the dog's questioning Bigfoot.
He's eating the grass.
There he goes.
Must be have a bellyache again. When I eat grass, I get a bellyache. Yeah, he just likes eating grass.
He is a ham. Yeah, last night, or maybe I should say this morning, when I got up and was making coffee and we were starting our day, I looked over at the dog and he's next to Clay, all sprawled out. Then I ended up grabbing.
He's a bed hog, that dog is.
Oh, yeah, he is. He is a bed hog.
He'll push you right out of bed.
But he likes laying down with us. He actually, I think, sprawls out more when he sits on your chair with you. That's Branch. His name is Branch because if you're new to our channel, my son gave us his dog. He was working a lot of hours, and his wife and him decided that he needed to come to a new home, and we took him. Of course, I won't mention that my son was bawling his eyeballs out. But because they had a couple other dogs. My son lives with his in-laws, so they had a couple other dogs, and he was there. So anyway, my son and his wife, they take care of their in-laws, so they live with them. So they decided that the dog must go. But since then, they bought a new house. They still live with they had their in-laws move in with them there too. So, but he bought like a 5-bedroom house, and they're all live there together and happy. But this dog, oh my goodness, when Rusty comes home, it's like a reunion, isn't it? It is a huge reunion. This dog just loves it. But they were worried that, like they said, this dog's brothers and sisters are half the size of him. They're like little chihuahuas, and they're even smaller than a chihuahua. And when I saw his brothers and sisters, because they got 3 dogs, and he was twice as big as them, and the other ones were real tiny. So anyway, he is twice as big. I almost think 3 times as big as them, because they are really, really tiny.
He's twice the pain in the ass too.
Yeah. Well, he definitely has a lot of personality, that's for sure. So I feel like,
Blix.
Clay calls him Blix sometimes. Come on, Blix, come on. There he comes. Whee! He loves Clay. Oh, there he goes. Oh, now he's going to come over and see me. So the dog story was a little bit one of those where, like I said, my son was crying because they said they had too many dogs, so we took him, and we were happy that we did. Although Clay at that time said...
I was not happy.
He said no more dogs, and then...
Well, I lost my dog after 15 years.
And my dog was 15 years old, too, because we used to have a Boston Terrier, and then we had a Border Collie, well, at the same time. And then we were done with the dogs, and then my son and his wife gave us this dog. And it worked out good because he's so
Lucky
spoiled.
us, huh, dog?
Yeah. And they do work a lot of hours now anyway. She's a nurse, and he is like... he's a tow mow driver, like Clay used to be. So he's taken after his stepfather. I don't know if he's stepfather. I think you're more of a father, huh?
Hey, he calls me off before he calls you and his real father.
Every time, well, he calls me too. He calls me for mom stuff and Clay for dad stuff, usually. It's like, Clay! And he calls me for mom stuff. My son is, 30? Almost 30. So... But he's a really good, he's a good kid. He's not a mama's boy, but he's very respectful to his mom.
Which he should be.
Yeah, right, he is very respectful. Well, I have an only son, so you can imagine we're very, very close. So my son and I are close, but we're not, I'm respectful of his wife and too, so.
I think this son needs a bath. He stinks.
He doesn't like that when you say he stinks.
He does.
It makes him feel uncomfortable. He'll get a bath. He's easy to take a bath. All you got to really do is put a wash rag over him, but he can get in the tub, but he's not a tub boy.
You smell doggy.
He likes the way he smells.
I don't.
He needs his pen changed too. I was thinking about that. I want to drag his pen out and put all new blankies and stuff.
Right outside.
Yeah, I know, that's what I do usually when I do it in the spring.
No, I mean permanently.
No, he's just messing with me. Believe it, Clay loves this dog. He has to go out and get special treats for the dog. This dog is so spoiled.
If he behaves, he gets a pig ear.
He is a designer dog.
Yeah, he's designer.
He's a mutt.
Designer mutt.
Years ago when we were kids, we would call a dog that was a mixed breed a mutt, but now they're designer dogs.
Nothing designer about him.
Oh, I actually think his personality is one of the best I could see. Brad, who is it? Go. What is that?
I'm going to get him wound up around that pole.
Yeah, well, he's actually pretty smart. He doesn't usually wind himself around stuff. But we're constantly with him, so he's like a little baby. But he follows me around the house now if he wants to go outside. And it's kind of funny because everywhere I go, when he wants to go outside, he just keeps following me because he wants me to put him on the chain so he can sit outside here. Which is basically a part of our kitchen because we keep going in and out all day long. But we just got to watch those flies that will be coming soon. By then I'll be out more than in probably.
I gotta
Hopefully.
find my fly bait and hang them fly catchers up outside.
Yeah, you get those at Home Depot, right?
Yeah, but we got some in the mail there a while ago.
Yeah, do you like those ones better?
Not really.
Oh no, we did a product review on one a while back, so it's been a while. So, but
Those ones at Home Depot and
you think they work better? now?
Lowe's work much better.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to try a bunch of different things because you never know what you find that you like. So, Branch, what is that? 1 year up and 1 year down.
Oh boy, tired.
And he has been growling at the pussycat if she looks at her kittens too. Haven't you been naughty like that?
Well, I guess I should go out and see if the grass is dry enough to mow.
Okay, I'll walk out with you. But he tries to. But we
You haven't got something on the
we're-
stove, do you?
No, I came out here because I wanted to see my beautiful
There's
bird.
water running in the sink in that tub.
No, nothing is going. I put everything on hold. See, I tried. This is the beauty of retirement, as I'm right here available to help Clay if he needs me, and he's available to help me. Aren't you, babe?
Yeah, I'm also available to take a nap when I get tired.
You tired? Yeah, that's the best part. When you're a little kid, you hate naps. When you get older, that's like a high point of your day.
Yeah, but I only sleep for like 15, 20 minutes.
We're just going in the back. We'll be right back. He's got a chain and stuff out here, too, to keep him.
Yeah, but I'm not going to mow around him.
No. So we're moving things around. We're going to take that out. We've been going back and forth about that. I don't know. We don't know what we're doing with
I
that.
guess it might be dry enough. I just have to wind it.
See, he mowed that part, but it's been raining and snowing, so it hasn't been that easy.
I did get the front and the side mowed. Now I just have to get this high grass and the back mowed. I got to move this stuff over.
Was this out front?
That's one Harold bought.
Okay, that's what I was wondering if he brought that back, because he bought some chickens.
Oh, you should buy soap.
Yeah, I usually keep that outside. I don't want to touch it right now.
Put it in your pocket.
No, I don't have a pocket. They're girls. They need to make pockets for
I'm not
girls.
going to hold on to it. I got to get this mess
Well,
cleaned
put it
up.
in the greenhouse.
Here,
Oh, I'll put it in the greenhouse.
it's your mess.
My mess. I love to borrow soap outside. I see I use soap outside. That's what I got. So here I got to go into the greenhouse. Well, we'll take a peek since we're in here. This is my bamboo, which I need to water again. The tomatoes. I've been repotting plants like crazy. The basil is not happy. Be happy. And this is a house plant. He's happy, but I might have to bring him in. So this is the right temperature in here. I don't know if you can see that. We have a little heater in here, which Clay turned off. My roses absolutely love this. Mini roses love it in the greenhouse. But you don't want them in here too long because you get the sun and being close together. You don't want them to get powdery mildew, which I just had a little plant. I'll show it to you. That got powdery mildew. This one did. I put some milk on it. Milk will help. It'd be like 50%. There's another bug thing. I'll do a video on it that tells you what to do for bugs. But I put a little milk on it just because it was easy and quick to get. That will help about 50% of it. See these other roses and a begonia. Hey, you guys, is this begonia? Can that be grown in the house? It looked iffy, so I didn't know. Because my outside plants that I had inside definitely did better in the greenhouse. They were dying inside. This is a hydrangea that my sister gave me. I want these guys to go outside, but they can't because it keeps snowing. But I'm debating. On the lower shelf here, let me see, I have some weeding to do in here. Got my Norfolk pine. That's my cordyline. It's growing, actually. I divided it up. And that's a sago. Some houseplants are mixed in with gardening. I don't know what's going to happen to my pygmy date palm. They may not grow back, or they may, because I cut off the leaves. It's going to either start new leaves or do nothing. And I have a feeling it might, it's hard to say, because it's, usually once you cut off the leaves from a pygmy date palm, it's just not good. But I didn't cut it all the way to the bottom, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. You'll grow with me, right, guys? These are my elephant bulbs. And I think this was okay. This was a raspberry that went bad. Got a lot of little seeds growing. Little seeds, vegetables, and all kinds of things. My zinnia are down there, and another Norfolk pine. You guys, I'll just show you this since I'm out here. Horseradish is doing great. Burning pile. I hate to see branches get cut off without restarting plants, but I can't look because I don't want to be digging in the burning pile, which I will not. Okay, marigold seeds that I had. I don't know if these guys are going to grow. I just threw them in there and we'll see what happens. Lavender. A bunch of floral seeds. Now, these guys have actually been outside with all the snow and everything, and they're doing okay. This stuff all has to kind of get fixed up a little bit. I haven't got to the back porch to clean it up yet, which didn't really get done really that good last year, and it ended up being like storage, and I'm cleaning up the residue of the storage. Norfolk pine right there, my exercise bike, which I will be doing more since I broke my wrist. Now he's cleaning up some stuff. He's cleaning up. Is that tarp going to go down for...
No, this one's got a bunch of holes in it.
Okay, that's trash. Okay.
Going up in flames.
It's going up in flames. In other words, it's in the temporary garbage can until I bring it in the front. Because that has to get tossed out.
You want to unhook, going that way, unhook the water hose off in the fence so I can pull the hose this way.
Honey, you know what? When you want to set that down so I can bring that and put it in the garbage can?
Yeah, but unhook the water so I can drink it.
Okay. So this is what goes on mowing the lawn day. We come out here and we pick up all the junk that's sitting around, and we got to take the hose up to him and he'll wrap it up there. That's why we get this done. Here you go, look. Ugh.
Just lay down now.
Okay. I'm gonna take this and toss this sucker out. He's got it there for me so I see it. As this goes in the garbage. Oh, so much fun. But this is the stuff that has to be done. And definitely lots of little stuff. I don't think I can open the garbage with one hand, so I guess I'll do that after the video. Okay. So the hostas are growing. We're going to be dividing this stuff up. And here he is again. He's gonna wash all these out, and we're like doing stuff to our garage too. A lot of things have to get done this year that we've been waiting to do, so.
What do you want me to do with this hose? You got all these plants in the way here.
Okay,
That's where now I pull your hose up into.
Okay.
So I can get a hook. Next thing I gotta do is all these water hoses.
Like,
Right.
you're gonna trip me up, babes.
Well,
It's like, that doesn't...
these here, it's not those.
I know, I didn't know that.
I just gotta get
Okay, so we'll move these
the
down.
hose. You just want to be able to come down through here with the mower.
Yep, I gotcha. Did I move them all where you needed them?
I gotta get the hose up on the twins.
So we're gonna move these, which this is a project that I wanted to get to today, but still working on the inside. It's tough when it's just two people some days, but we're working on it. Here, honey, can you move this for me?
Hang on.
Oops, the back of my pant thing.
Yeah. I need some help getting these fence posts over against the building too.
Okay. So
It'd be easier if you step recording, hon.
Stop recording? Well, I wanted to show you what we would do. But I guess I will stop recording because I think he's right. So, I didn't realize we were going to get into a project right now. So, anyway, guys, remember, big or small.
You too can have a mess like ours.
Yeah, you two can have a messy. Okay, you two could be a backyard farm. I'm gonna help him up, help him get some stuff done, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Lay this down and roll it.
Oh, you're gonna roll that? Okay, guys, remember, big or small, you two could be a backyard farm.